Imagine I got studded in my face, bruv. I got a deep wound on my eye. Now I gotta go fucking hospital, get stitches and shit.
Yuck.
Good evening.
Oh my gosh, Joey, man. I respect it, man. I respect you, brother. I respect you. Listen, man, we're back. It's never a foul. It's another stream. The match reaction. Chelsea. Anyway, Man City 2, Chelsea 0. Match reaction. Daps in the fresh kit, ready. You know what I'm saying? We've got 2 other guests on their way. So, guys, make sure you're smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel. Support Joe on his channel as well. I mean, should we just get straight into it? Because I feel like there's this notion that obviously we're going to do this pity party where we say Chelsea played well and Man City took their chances. But to me, City, no Foden, no Ake,
no Walker.
Rodri.
No Rodri.
No Rodri. We're not going to say no. He's cooked.
No Grealish.
No Grealish. You see it? It's a bit mad, isn't it? Like, for me, City didn't even get out. City didn't really get out and get one. And what I'm seeing Enzo Maresca get not praised for, but given a blight for, I've seen Poch go toe to toe and actually be a better team on 2 occasions last season. Like, literally, bro. Chelsea easily could have won twice last season. Poch actually done his thing against City last year, bro. You know what I'm saying? But man are going, oh, it's Maresca, it's fine. We lost with dignity.
Well, it's opening game of the season.
But you know what the answer is going to be? We're not going to talk about, it's not going to be about what tactics are going to be amended for the next game against Wolves at the Molineux, my stadium, by the way. Just hope GA gets done there. But don't let me have more GA than certain man at that stadium. Just going to throw that one out there. Secondly, what I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear, yeah, man, next game we're going to do this, we're going to do that. In fact, all I'm really hearing is that Osimhen this and João Felix that. It's always, Daddy, get my wallet.
Bro, he left months. He left 10 minutes before. Bro, he left. When City scored a second, he was going to buy another he's going to buy another midfielder, bro. Listen, they sold Kovacic for 30 million, spent 300 midfielders for Kovacic to come and drop a masterclass on him.
There you go.
And it was in proper Chelsea fashion. They made the racist captain.
And bro, and what's worse, where was Cole Palmer? Where was Cold Palm Trees? Where was he, bro? Where was he, fam? Where was Nkunku? Can't score. Where was he?
Really? We're gonna do that already?
Clunky.
We're gonna be doing that already.
No, because I just heard that
we're gonna be doing this already, bro. We're doing this already. Like at the first game of this season, we're doing this. Okay,
bro. When we spoke about my game against Ipswich Town, I was hearing madnesses just because of the first half. Even though we battered them second half, we fucking barebacked them raw. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Because they didn't score against City, we're doing this though.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where you kind of lose me. Everything else, I'm like, I can't disagree with. But when we talking about like specific players and week 1.
Do you know what it is? Joey, though?
I'm not blaming nobody other than Maresca in this game. Like,
do you know what the thing is? Though,
I'm blaming. Let me take that back. I'm not just blaming Maresca. I have other players that I have to blame as well. But they're like it was naive to start the game the way that they start the game in the formation that we started the game in.
Why?
With the players that in the positions that they were playing in a system that we didn't do What is going on right now?
Nah, fine.
Who's just done that?
I thought you started well, to be honest.
To be
Sorry,
honest,
one
like,
second.
I mean, I don't have an excuse, bro. I just think that I just think that it's naivety from the manager early on. That's what it is. Like, hopefully, you pick a young man, you pick a new manager like this. There's going to be mistakes, but like this is, like, I don't know what else.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the right one.
And I don't know what you're doing. You have your phone on, bro. It's on your phone.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not.
What do you mean it's not? I see it right there.
Now I'm trying to ignore that. There you go. That's better. Sorry, my bad. But the layout's still not right. Monster's disappeared. But carry on. Carry on. I can hear you.
Like this. Like I'm not. Like this is just what we were last year. Like there's nothing really different to it. We missed our chances. We had opportunities to be able to play in this game, to actually score in this game. I don't know what a handball is anymore. I have no idea what a handball is anymore. And Kovacic, hey, good for you, man. You still doing your thing. From 5 years at playing in my club, you couldn't hit the freaking barn door. And in one game,
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What do you mean? 5 years he played at my club. He scored 1 goal.
He scored a banger against Liverpool.
That was 1 goal.
Banger against
Liverpool.
Yes, how many goals he scored for Man City?
He's already scored multiple.
How many goals Kovacic scored for you, lot?
Probably like
Scored a few.
year.
He scored a couple last year. He hasn't scored a big amount of goals.
What, two tops. He scored 1 in pre-season, yeah, didn't he? There's 1 in pre-season. He scored about 2 goals.
No, he scored in the Club World Cup. Scored in the Club World Cup.
He didn't score 5 years. He didn't score a goal like that. It took him.
Kovacic was a good player. Kovacic was a good player for you, man. Though he was a good player for you, man. So don't do that. He's a good player.
I'm not saying that. I never said that though. You see what I'm saying? You flipping my words to a point.
What are you saying?
I'm saying he couldn't score. He couldn't hit a barn door when he played for us.
Why you shouting at me, though, Joey, man?
I don't know, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not a fan of that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's fair condescending. That's fair condescending.
I'm joking.
These man scummed the win against fucking Fulham, and now he's telling you he's on Chelsea for not doing something against City. If I were Chelsea fans, I would hate.
What do you mean? Listen, what do you mean? What do you mean? Listen. See, listen, look. See, I've got the tears right here, right now, yeah. Because let me tell you this now. I'm a United fan. Last time we played City, we won. Yeah?
Fuck's sake.
I don't want to hear this.
Hold on. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
That's literally not true. You just lost to City last week, bro. You literally just lost to him last week.
That wasn't a win, bro.
See, that's the difference between me and you.
It's literally not true.
Community Shield, that's not a competitive game.
It would have been nothing unless you won it. If you won it, it would have been something.
No. Listen.
I'm too tired to have this.
I watched football for many years. Many.
We're going down a rabbit hole.
I watched football. Listen, I watched football for many years. I've never celebrated the community shield. I didn't even remember about that, to be honest. That's the truth of it. But man, put some respect on my thing, yeah, because you get me. We're champions of something right now, yeah. So let's move on.
Congratulations, man.
Let's carry on talking about Chelsea. Let's talk about Cucurella, my paella. Let's talk about all of that. Let's talk about Colwell. Let's talk about Levi Cole. Let's talk about Nkunku. Listen,
there's some real conversations to be had, you know. I'm not gonna lie. There's some real conversations because certain men have been gassing up their players, bro. There's certain men been gassing up their players, and now the chickens have come home to roost. Now their chickens have come home to roost, and it's looking spooky for certain man. Cucurella has been talking all this smack about Haaland for the last couple of weeks. Cucurella has been saying all of this stuff about, you know, he's been on a campaign. Apparently, he's better than Robertson because he was player of the left back of the tournament in Euros. That is what I've heard. That is what I've heard on this. That's on this very channel. I've heard somebody say that Cucurella is better than Robertson because he played 7 or 8 games in Europe, a European Championship, and he's a European Championship winner. And because Robertson played for Scotland, he is not better than him. All of a sudden, that's now the case. We've heard all of these other things about their players, and I've seen some dusty performances. I heard Enzo, chance after chance, he got played in the 6. He was terrible. He got paid in a 10. He was terrible. So the only versatility I'm seeing is he's versatile and playing shit in multiple positions. And that's £100 million player, or is it more? We talk about Jackson. Jackson cannot fool me. Everybody keeps saying that apparently he was good because he got 14 goals. Now, I'm sorry. Those 14 goals can't fool me. Those 14 goals can't fool me at all. He is horrible. He's a horrible footballer. He's a horrible, horrible, horrible technical player. We talk about Chelsea as a whole. I don't understand how Chelsea's campaign is Enzo the racist. How did that even get to the fore? How does a professional racist get to be the campaign, the PR campaign? How does a professional racist get to be the PR campaign for a football club? I don't even know. I don't know how that works. But anyway, let me not digress too much.
I don't think that's
let me not digress too much because I'm seeing Enzo.
I mean, I get where you're coming from.
I'm seeing Enzo be the face of Chelsea right now. I don't understand how, but listen, when your club's indoctrinated in that stuff, it comes normal, innit? But anyway, let's get back to the football. We talk about all of these players. For Fofana, was he playing for Man City today? Because I'm sure he got an assist for Man City today. I don't know why this guy gets talked up to be something that he's not. And I keep saying it over and over again. This guy, let him come back and do his thing before we start putting him in positions that he should be or shouldn't be. I don't understand. These Chelsea fans, there's more of this coming this season. It's not just one game, and I don't want to see this whole PR, oh, it's Man City. Because that's what I want everybody in the chat to know this. If stay safe around Chelsea fans, because they're going to say this all week. It's the best team in the world, or it's one of the best teams in the world. What did you expect? Well, I'm sorry. I expected a lot more when you spent £1 billion. I expected a lot more when you've got Y-Scout merchants.
I'm sure you would if your manager was just walking into the building.
No, hold on.
Sure you would. Absolutely.
Hold on, Lee. Can I just jump in, Lee?
The fact of the matter is, wait, hold on. Let me tell you the reason why. Because your manager has been spoken about, and again, the unfortunate situation here, my friend, is that you need to hold the cool.
I'm aware of my situation.
Okay, cool. So let me tell you.
I got called as a favor. I did not need to be here, but I am.
Okay, let me tell you. No, hold on. Hold on. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about your situation because you don't know half of the shit about your situation, my friend.
Hold on.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you about your. I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game.
Son, what's wrong with you, dog?
I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game.
No, you're not. You switching it to everything else other than the game.
Hold on. When you've lost, pick your head up and listen to me properly.
Bro, I've streamed for 6 fucking hours. Don't tell me what to do.
Thank you very much. Let me just tell you how it goes.
Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I've been streaming for 6 hours.
Okay. All right, Johnny Bravo. All right, Johnny Bravo. Okay, Johnny Bravo. Let's get back to
Johnny Bravo.
Okay, right. So the facts of the matter are,
shine that head of yours a little bit. Come over here. You're gonna keep talking to me about my head. Shine that head of yours, bro. You don't have a light on right now because your head would be gleaming.
The facts of the matter are. The facts of the matter are because we can do that all we want.
Of course we can. That's why I'm asking you to talk about the game. That's all I said.
We can do the tough guy stuff all we want, but I'm not gonna do that long because I think
everybody about me, I can talk about you.
Everybody knows what it is.
But just talk about the football.
Let's
again. It's not today. Not today. I just want to crash it on Chelsea in peace.
What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man?
I just want to crash it on Chelsea in peace. All right. We go again. You go again.
Hold on. Why was I removed? I didn't say anything. I just said, hold on. Why is I removed?
Bro, man, them football.
Hold on.
Please,
Why
please.
am I removed? The facts of the matter.
No. I just can't be asked for that.
I'm not talking about it. I don't care about. I didn't stoop that low. I'm keeping it moving. We got streams to go. We got football to talk about. The facts of the matter are, when you come on this channel, everybody has to hold the call for what anybody says, any content creator that says about their team. And they have had constant streams where they've spoken about their players, they've spoken about their managers, and the facts of the matter are, Chelsea fans cannot keep saying all of this nonsense about it's the first game, because if you had won, tables would have been different. Conversations would have been different. If you had won, everybody would have been speaking about the fact that this manager, he's a Pep regen. Everybody would have been speaking about the fact that he's come in and he's made the difference. He's done this, he's done that. So now we talk about this guy, and again, game after game, lack of concentration with the defense. That's reflected on the manager. When we talk about it, lack of concentration from some of the midfielders, lack of concentration from the strikers constantly. And every single week, it's one thing after another. After they've spent £1 billion, that's just how the cookie crumbles. At the end of the day, you can't keep getting away with it. We can't keep saying that, oh, it's the first game. We can't say it's the best team in the world, because you've spent so much money to accelerate. You've spent so much money to try and catch up quicker than everybody else. So when you come into these games, you need to be coming up with a real contest. And for the majority of it, you weren't. For the majority, you huffed and puffed. You didn't blow any houses down. And that's just it. And that's what we're talking about football. That's what we're talking about the game. That's what we're talking about your manager. So unfortunately, if you have been on 6 streams, my friend, and you don't like it, that's it.
Please.
That's it. That is it. That is literally it. If you don't like 6 streams, if you don't like it, the fact is, the matter is, you don't have to be here. You can just leave. But we're still going to talk about Chelsea.
But please don't, Joey. Please don't. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sure. You want to see? Here's the thing, Lee. You want to have this holier than thou talk about everybody else. You just talked about me, like about my personal looks and everything, while talking about football. You couldn't just talk about football. You see what I'm saying? You couldn't just talk about football, bro. See, that was the thing. That was the whole thing that tweaked me. Okay, like I don't care about none of what you just said, none of it, because you had to attack me for what? For your own little giggles. Nah.
Yeah, that one.
We done now.
Nah.
You think fair enough. Fair enough. Listen, we don't need to make it. We don't need to make it personal, innit? Like we come here for a football conversation. And
no one made it personal, bro. He was just crying. So I just.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You didn't listen to yourself?
Why is he? Hold on. What is it I'm doing? I'm sitting here. I'm just sitting here.
Listen. Let's go left. Listen. First of all, yeah, I want to say, big up to Joey for coming on there, because obviously Chelsea right now in the mud, a little piece right now. Obviously,
that's all it is, man. He's upset.
Goonalee's coming on a bit of smoke. Yeah. But
that's
we move
fine,
now. So
bro.
Joey,
nothing
you said about the game, Joey,
wise, bro.
Let's talk about the game.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. You coming at me for what? What did I do to you? I just said talk football. You see what I'm saying?
This guy, bro. All right, cool, man.
Right.
Stop crying, bro.
You lot again. What
do you keep saying again, bro? What the fuck is going on there, bro?
Lee, just drop it. Just drop it.
Oh, bro, I dropped it ages ago. I moved on.
Hey, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's move on. Hey, Lee, you drunk or something?
Bro, I'm sitting in my fucking Range Rover, bro.
Chill out, man. Chill out, bro.
I'm literally so calm.
You're in the dark. What's wrong? Turn the light on.
I'm chilling in the dark.
Sit down and turn the light on.
That's how much I'm chilling. I'm chilled. What is going on here?
All right, come. Let's move on. Let's move on, man.
I just wanted to crash it on Chelsea in peace.
Oh my
don't worry.
God.
Listen, Joey. As I said this at the start of the stream, Joey. I said, bro, thank you for being here, innit? Because not a lot of people would have turned up. Not a lot of people would have turned up.
Wasn't at the end of the day, wasn't Chet?
No. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But even so, the bottom line is Chelsea fans have been talking a lot of was. And let's not act like now they're turning around and saying, "Oh, we're playing the best team in the world in Man City. What do you expect?" No. Because when Rodri when it was announced that Rodri wasn't playing, when it was announced that Rodri weren't playing, not all Chelsea fans are not branding you with the same brush, but there were a contingent of your fan base like, oh, it's only like Chelsea to go and get a result. You know what I'm saying? To go and do last season City didn't beat us. Remember that old chestnut? Last season City didn't beat us, not just out the cup, but we even played well then. That's what I was hearing. You know what I'm saying? When we saw the starting lineup and we saw Kovacic in the 6, and we sat there and said, when he's playing in the 8, cool. But when he was lone 6 last season, he stunk. Against Arsenal, he should have been sent off in 10 minutes. He stunk. But today, he was the lone 6. He was the lone 6 today.
We were outplayed today, bro.
Back the years.
We were outplayed, bro. We were outplayed today.
Not even no.
It wasn't even like that. In the half chances, we were outplayed.
Joey, I don't think Chelsea were bad today. I promise you, I don't think Chelsea were bad today. I think you lot were decent, especially in your approach play until you got to the final third. It's like it just went to shit. It's like everyone's brain just turned to fart the second it got like, bro. When Nkunku isolated Lewis 1v1, I call it. If you're a betting man, who are you betting on, bro? 1v1. You're running at Rico.
Nkunku's still on Lewis's pocket. Let's be real.
Yeah, but exactly. But I'm saying if you were a betting man before the game, when you're saying Nkunku versus Lewis, you're putting your money on Nkunku, bro.
Yeah,
let's keep it.
Bro, Nkunku, bro. The thing is, I'm seeing right now, a lot of talk of Rico. Firstly, anyone that knows me or watches me, you've heard me talk on Rico Lewis. I rate Rico Lewis very fucking highly, to the point where I've said I don't want certain players brought into the club if it's going to block his progression, as a midfielder. Rico Lewis is an 8, Defensively, Nkunku, should have had Rico on toast. Then, when Neto came on, Neto should have had Rico Lewis on toast. Bro, they didn't even manage to fucking toast the bread.
Or butter it.
A 19-year-old, all butter it.
I don't know if it was just Rico Lewis though, Dabs. I would say Akanji had a really good game too.
Yeah, bro. Quite to be honest with you,
to be honest, it was like Nkunku tried to get inside Rico Lewis because that's where he like normally likes to be, is in those inside pockets, and it was like Akanji was just on top of him as soon as the ball came in. And the one time that Nkunku did catch Akanji, they called the foul on Nkunku. Like as soon as he caught Akanji sleeping, got the ball off of him, and as soon as he was about to pass it to the striker for like pretty much an open netter, it was a foul. And I'm not blaming. Not once did you guys hear me say anything about the referee outside.
I think the ref was good today.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought the ref got it right. I think, especially with, I'll be real.
I don't know. I don't see the foul. I don't get to see the foul as close as and with the US, they don't cut to it as quickly as and stuff. So like I don't get to see it like that sometimes. Like certain things they'll just switch and go to the next like replay.
I'll be real, bro.
Whatever
I've seen a few things. I've seen a few.
Had only like one opportunity that he created the entire game, and that was it. That was it. He was bad. That was it. Outside of that, he was bad. And Neto only
do I have to
played
talk louder or something? I don't know.
So who was bad? Who was bad, Joey?
He was bad. Like
who was bad, Joey?
Nkunku was bad today.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
Nkunku was bad today.
The thing is, I've seen a few people trying to. Is my mic on?
That's a bit louder.
I can hear you.
Sorry.
I'm not used to having to be like this. I usually talk over people easily, but this is difficult, right? I've seen online a few people saying about Chelsea's about like saying the referee was bad and whatever. For me, I didn't see the ref get many decisions wrong. I just saw Chelsea going to ground way too. Enzo Fernandez, was just hitting how. You know what? He is not captain material, first and foremost. Just his whole behavior on the pitch is not captain material. Like, I get it. He's Chelsea. It goes in the DNA.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, bro.
But I think he was, and I think the same with Cucurella. Cucurella in one game has probably become as punchable as Bruno Fernandes. Like he's Bruno Fernandes with long hair.
What
No,
the great,
that's-
I mean, as I
great
said that, as
that
I
just
said,
became personal
as
because
I
he
said,
attacked
it
Haaland,
was-
though. That's the
it
only
was
reason.
only it was
Nah, bro,
only
it's just
in
bitching
March.
the whole game.
It was only in March that I was reading tweets from a certain content creator who asked.
And to
to
be
have
honest,
you
I don't
removed-
think Cucurella had that bad of a game. Just
But
Savio.
that's
really
not
good.
my point. My point is to you, my friend, is yes, okay, fine. He may have not had the worst game, but I don't understand how this massive U-turn on a player who was not good enough. It wasn't because of anything else other than his
But
actual skill
You
or
can't.
talent.
You can't have a
That's the
turn of
reason why.
form. Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, like,
Do you know what? Hold on.
that's the thing. It's like you act like
Again,
it's
hold on. You
impossible
did.
to have a
I
turn
hadn't
of
even
form.
finished. I hadn't even finished.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. So my point to you, because you said you literally so lovely set it up for me. You're right. It's a turn of form.
Sure.
Form isn't how his actual quality of playing and playing style is. It's a turn of form. So if I said to you, and maybe you're different, but if I said to you that maybe Martinelli had a turn of form and played well, you probably wouldn't still rate him, because even though he's playing well for 6 months, 7 months, yes, you would rate him for that period of time, but you wouldn't rate him overall as a footballer, because that turn of form is just form. And that's what we're saying.
But all right, I'm sorry. I almost spoke Arabic to you. Lee, I wouldn't categorize myself in that group of people of like hating on Martinelli. Like I know that
but it could be anyone. It could be anyone.
I'm just saying about myself, right? Like I wouldn't categorize myself as one of those people that think Martinelli is a bad player just because he's on bad form. Like that to me, that's not the way that I think on football, right? Like that's just not. So like I do know that he's not in great form right now, or was not last year, but like it doesn't mean that he can't get back to what he was 2 years ago, right? Like I've seen him play well. So not once I've seen someone play well in the league, I believe that they can get back to that level.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just throw that entire year of what Martinelli did just in the pan. I'm gonna say he can get to that level again. Right? Like that's what his level is. That's what his level should be. That's what I'm gonna say.
You played well. Nice shit, man.
Okay, no, okay, but okay,
nice
fine.
Shit,
but,
man. Listen,
okay, fine.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no, you hold on. Wait, listen.
But because you're making Martinelli the point, but Martinelli's not the point. He was just an example. It could be anything.
Right,
but
I'm saying
it's the same with Cucurella. I've seen a level from Cucurella that I expect, right?
At Brighton,
not to that.
Not
level.
at Chelsea.
But never at Chelsea. That's my whole point. That's my whole
Same
point.
with Fofana
now, bro. Even when the last, like, he got to the level where he was at Brighton at the end of last year. In my opinion.
But okay, fine. Because I think we're getting lost in the whole point. I've used Martinelli's example. I'm just saying, in March of 2020. Okay, fine. I don't care. In March of 2024. Cucurella, by your own fan base, was asked to. Well, they wanted him out because he wasn't good enough. He wasn't playing well. So that was only we're literally only starting the league. We're now in August. So what's that? 5 months, 6 months, or whatever it is. It's 5 months. Sorry, we're only 5 months removed, and in those 5 months, we've also had 2 months off. So all I'm saying to you is, all of us, I don't understand how this guy has come back in a blaze of glory to be the most important player or one of the most important players at your club. He's a sure but bona fide starter in your squad. He's not good enough.
Well, that's your opinion, though, bro.
Okay. In my opinion, okay, fine. Let me make it very clear. In my opinion, I'm saying in my opinion, yeah.
Sure, but it could be biased that since he didn't play well for.
He's had a good Euros. He's had one good Euros.
We've seen him play at a high level before.
But this is my point. This is what we're saying. You even said it. In his rich vein of form, he's playing well. So yes,
sure.
It would be the same. Okay, let's not. It was the same thing like Curtis Jones. You maybe didn't see it as much. Curtis Jones at Liverpool. He's an okay average player. He had a rich vein of form. He's playing well for a few months. Then there was calls for him to be in the England squad. Harvey Elliott, the same thing. Last season, he had a rich vein of form. There was calls for him because he did a nice little pirouette skill. And again, it's not me cussing Liverpool players. I'm just using examples. All I'm saying is, when you're in a rich vein of form, you get extremely overhyped and overrated, and that's all it is. So what I'm saying with Cucurella, people wanted him out. And now all of a sudden, he's the best thing since sliced bread. He's the best left back in the league. He's this, that,
But
and the other.
here's the
Like,
thing,
let's calm down.
Lee,
No,
let-
no,
bro,
hold
Lee,
on,
you
hold
can
on,
say that
hold on,
same
wait.
category.
Hey,
You can
Joey,
put players of your own ilk in that same category, like Xhaka, for instance.
Like, hold on,
hold on. Let him land. Hold on, Traps. Let him land because he's onto something. He's onto something there. Hold on.
Like,
Joey, he's onto something.
for instance, like Xhaka, bro. Like you guys for 5 years went off and said, "Oh, Xhaka is this awful fucking player. This guy sucks." 5 years straight, you guys kept on telling us he was awful. And then 1 year, he gets one great year. The next following year, you guys tell us, "Oh, if we had Xhaka, we would have won the league." Like, what is the difference? Like, you guys, you wanna with one player, you wanna have this type of category, put him in this type of category, but like when it's another player, just because he's not on your team, you have an issue with it.
That's a very good question.
Hold
I was gonna say,
I'm not gonna lie, Joey cooked us in there. He cooked us in there.
Wait, hold on, Lee. What I was gonna say here is that what you're saying, like, it's not. How can I put it? It's not. I don't know what to say, but basically, players, because they have a bad season or they've had a bad, that doesn't mean they can't turn it around.
Okay, cool. Okay, but hold on. Let me just say, hold on. First thing, we always keep rating this guy from what he did at Brighton. Not once have we seen any real consistent performances at Chelsea. That's the first thing. So he was bought, the same thing Chilwell, he was bought on real good form or real good performances at Leicester. He then came to Chelsea and he hasn't done anything. So maybe it's the pressure.
That's not true.
You guys want to rewrite history, bro. Why are we rewriting history?
Hold on. Again, he's not had any real consistent performances. When the tough gets going, he hasn't got going.
It's the same thing, bro.
No, it's not. Hold on.
He had 5 years of inconsistent performances at Xhaka.
But hold on.
And
again,
then,
I never.
And then
I
a year.
Listen, Joe. If you're hold on, bro. You need to calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Because I didn't hear. I haven't heard. Me personally. If that's what you're saying, then cool. I haven't heard any fans say, "Oh, if Xhaka was here, we wouldn't have won the league." I never heard any of that stuff. All I heard was that we got dragged. So I don't know.
That's a lie. I don't know. That's a lie.
I don't know. I don't know. I heard the striker.
That's a lie.
Listen, we don't need to make this. We don't need to make this about Arsenal. We don't.
That's what I'm saying. You're losing the point. The facts are. This guy has been. This guy has cost £50 million. Nobody has said that he's had a consistent reign of form. He's literally had 4 months of good football, and now all of a sudden he's put in conversations, and people keep using 7 games at the Euros to say that now he should be the starting left back at Chelsea. He should have the starting berth. He's this guy, he's that guy, and he's got all this chat. He's got all of this sauce for Haaland, and bro, he was begging for his shirt last season.
But what do you think we should do, Lee?
What do you mean? Do what you normally do. Spend another £60 million. That's what you do.
Goodbye. Thanks for the answer. Goodbye.
That's what you do.
Thanks for the answer. Goodbye.
Hold on.
You're basically saying,
thanks for the answer, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything that you had for us today.
When do Chelsea do anything other than spend? They don't coach. They don't try and improve their players. They don't do anything other than that. That's it.
Bro,
you got Rhys James.
Bro, you made this assumption off of all these assumptions off of one game. I'm so glad that you've done that.
Chelsea.
Congratulations.
Wait, why are we not addressing the elephant in the room?
That's what they do.
Cole Palmer.
Boy, if I start talking about Cole Palmer when I was talking about him last season, if I start talking, please.
One game. You're doing all this off of one game.
Don't make me get
Bro,
it's gonna be a long season for Chelsea. Long
I wonder what Saka will do against.
Hold on, Josh. Lee, hold on. Lee, you're gonna get some. Josh, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on your 3 points. I know it must feel great. You had to fight. You had to dig deep. You went and got those 3 points. You know what I'm saying? So big up to you and your club. Of course, what is your take on the Chelsea game? I know you obviously watched it and stuff. What is your take on what you saw?
So these prediction streams coming in, I was so glad to see so many people not have Chelsea in the top 6, because there's so many people who are seeing what the big picture is going on at Chelsea. I promise you now, Enzo is in for a rough couple of months. The fixture list have not been kind to Chelsea, and that's first and foremost. The style of play is going to go down like a lead balloon. I do believe that. I think the style of play is going to be absolutely boring the pants off of the Chelsea fans. The end product, there was no, as someone like Don would like to tell you, where's the patterns of play? Where's the patterns of play? There's no, there was absolutely nothing to go off in terms of patterns of play of what I'm seeing from Enzo Ball at all. And what we are doing is we are overhyping average players at Chelsea because because they are spending this money on players who they have to now put all their eggs in their basket on to say they have to come good. Caicedo, Fofana, Cucurella, Robert Sanchez do not get in any of the big 4 sides. That's a fact. Enzo is Bruno Fernandes 2.0 in terms of personality. Enzo as a personality, you've just got a Bruno Fernandes.
Didn't the guy that just came, didn't the guy who you guys want to sell just save your ass?
Oh, what? But what's that to do with Chelsea?
I find this so funny, bro. You guys barely played any football that entire game. Then you had a guy you don't even want.
Don't talk to me. Hold on. Any football? Did you not see the game plan? Hold on.
I watch all these games, guys. Like, what are we doing?
Did you not see the counter attack from Bruno Emre?
What football did you guys play? What football did you guys play?
I got a question for Ches. I'm going to be evil. I got a question for Ches. Ches, listen.
No, I know they're violent.
You might not like me today, though. You might not like me today. I want to know.
Lee, you definitely can't press me. You're talking to the wrong guy.
Ches. I want to know how you feel.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
You was turning a bit of a coconutty for your boy Enzo. So I want to know how you feel about protecting this guy. And he's dropping stinkers week in. I want to know. You were turning a bit Oreo-y.
Hold on. I'm gonna cut in. Ches wasn't talking for Enzo. He just said, hold on. What he said.
Lee, you know me. Don't be silly now.
Hold on. What he said. Hold on.
Mons, tell them, please, because these men don't listen, bro.
He said, I'm once, listen, you know me. I hate these I hate Chelsea, blood. But Des actually said, word for word, pound for pound, football is so fickle that he'll probably be like, this will be forgotten with one apology, one PR, and we'll move on. Like he said,
did he apologize?
It was getting
this is what's going to happen, and it happened. That wasn't a protection.
You were on the cast, bro.
That wasn't a protection.
You were on the cast, bro.
It wasn't that. I was in that stream.
The thing is, Lee's a bit deep. He's a bit demonic for that one because he knows.
I just want to know how you feel about defending this guy, yeah? And he's been dropping stinkers.
Lee, you want to chat rubbish? Where did I defend? Tell me. Go on.
Bro, all I'm saying
you want to chat rubbish online? What was I defending?
There's questions that
Lee, no, don't back out now. Don't no one talk.
Allegations were there, bro. The allegations.
Where did I defend?
You were like this, bro. You were like this.
Where did I defend? Lee, be a man. Where did I defend?
Bro,
tell me.
All I'm saying.
Put what I said. No. Don't do a Joey thing. Call him a name and then get upset when he calls you a name. Tell me what I said.
I was just saying, like you were just moving a bit like you were going a bit like this, my guy. You was shaky.
That's what I'm saying. You and your Arsenal cronies.
It was a bit OAP, bro. It was getting a bit shaky. But anyway, what happened? Is that my shit?
I think Ches just went. No, just went. Oh, he's back. Hold on, he's back. Is he back? Yeah, he's back.
But listen, man, all I'm saying is, there's questions that are going to be asked. I just want to know how you feel about defending this guy when he's dropping stinkers week in and week out, bro. That's what we.
Listen, someone asked you a question earlier if he's waved. I think he is. He's either waved.
I swear to you, bro. I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Yeah, I don't know where. What angle? We're talking about football. We're talking about coconut. Talking rubbish, but rubbish.
I don't know, bro.
Monts was on the stream when I said it.
That there was questions.
So it just shows a lot of you Arsenal bunch, especially, don't listen. You get emotional. You're an emotional fan base. You don't win that, but you're just emotional. Man literally said people are fickle and they'll forget. He becomes vice captain, and I'm proving.
You see me? Everyone knows.
So what have I said?
I ask the questions that everyone wants to know.
I don't know, but hold on, Chez. I don't really want to talk about this stuff, but I will. People, just because he's vice captain, no one forgot.
Yeah, you didn't listen to what I said either, did you? What I said was,
you probably
didn't, because what I said, in the moment, this is what the context was, yeah. Because Lee brought this up, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Lee's brought this up, being silly, but I'll shut it down anyway. Because why not? I'm bored. In the context of the conversation, everyone was saying that he's finished, he's gonna get sold. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. Right,
I was like, everybody relax. Script. Everyone relax. He's not getting sold. He'll say sorry. He'll be back in the team.
Right, yeah, cool. It won't be forgotten.
When I said that, though,
the team,
of course, the emotional rivals, what they wanted to say is, what they want you to say is this, because they're not using logic, using feelings. What they want you to say is, oh, he was racist, Ches. You should sell him, yeah? He's going to get sold. He's going to go back to Argentina, yeah? And I was like, that's not logically going to happen, is it? What he's going to do
the thing is,
and that's what happened. So I was right.
I mean, the mad thing is, maybe, yeah, that would have been, maybe that should have been the right thing. The truth is, Enzo is being given rope to hang himself, and right now he's hanging himself because, like, Lavia, I'll be real. I got told today that Lavia was the best player on the pitch. Now, Lavia might have been the best Chelsea player on the pitch. He wasn't the best player on the pitch, right? So Lavia's coming in, Lavia's performing. I would say that over the season, Caicedo's been there. Obviously, there's been some.
I think Caicedo was bad today.
Who?
Caicedo.
No. I'm not saying you are. This is my opinion.
Today's game or in general?
No. This is right. So I'm saying, yeah. Lavia today looked good. Yeah. Lavia, I get. I'm not hearing best player on the pitch, but maybe one of the best Chelsea players on the pitch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then if you talk on Caicedo, although Caicedo hasn't had the best season, as in since he joined you, he's had good games, bad games. Enzo, yeah, is just. He's not I struggle. Chelsea fans will tell me certain games, predominantly with Enzo, like he's just going to hang himself because performance-wise, he is not good enough. And like the armband vice captain thing, that must be PR because he's not a captain neither. So, but
if that's not funny, I've been on like 3 streams today, and the first topic's been Enzo. And the thing is, because
I think Enzo's been the word, bro. Because Enzo, for you today, I believe Enzo was your worst player. I don't think
Enzo was the reason why we didn't win this game. Like, if we're talking footballing reasons today, he was the reason why we lost this game. And Josh is sitting here.
No, but hold on, bro.
One sec. I haven't spoken about the game yet.
You're always going to talk. But bro, if we're going to talk about. Right, bro, but I'm going to come. You're not going to say something, then we not come back to it. So I'm going to come back to
it. Today. I don't know.
Hold on. 1 sec, Lee. 1 sec. Bro, if Enzo was your worst player, yeah, which I personally think he was, yeah, then he did contribute to you not winning the game. Because if he was better, if he was your worst player.
The reason why I was going to land my points, because the overall point I was going to make based off that point is that, like, Josh sat here and said, on the lines we got outplayed, all this. I don't really think that happened. Now, this is what I'm going to say, yeah?
Let's say there's no patterns of play. I did say there was no...
Josh, you're chatting rubbish. You're chatting rubbish. I'll tell you why.
Mate.
Because, Josh, I'll tell you why. Let me land. The stats, I hate stats, but the stats in the eye test kind of tell you what you need to know. No one after that game was saying, Chelsea got smacked up. Oh, my days. What the hell? The defense was bad as I thought. It was just, you lost. Enzo was crap. A few stand-up poor performers. Cool, keep it moving. I didn't look at that game and go, rah, back to the drawing board. What's going on here? That was Man City in second gear. For context, everyone, that's Man City's 9th year, 4 leagues in a row, same manager, same players, plus a guy that came from Girona last season, the exact same team, the exact same style of play, playing against a team with all the opposites.
But that's your choice. That's your choice as a club.
Josh, did I give why? No, I'm saying what. Do you understand? So what I'm trying to say is that that's what we saw today. Now, the only difference between our 2 teams was not the shots, not the on targets, not possession, the quality. Man City have where Haaland doesn't really do much, gets his chance, scores it, they win the game. Then I literally said in the chat, go through the timing. I said it's going to end up 2-0 because we'll go for the attack and they'll counter-attack us. That's exactly what happened. And then in the chances we had with Jackson, that will tell you if we had a better striker, we probably scored those chances, even not playing well. So of course,
I haven't been too harsh on Jackson. I haven't been too harsh on Jackson. However, today I do hear what you're saying today.
Yeah, so that's today's game. Man City, that's what I told you. Man City, they didn't play good. Chelsea didn't play good. It was two teams, both for pre-season. First game of the season, they're better quality than us. They scored their chances. End of. KDB didn't do something crazy. Haaland weren't moving mad.
Well, I'll be real, Ches. The one thing I would say, hold on. The one thing I would say about City today is, bro, I'll be real. You're right. That was probably City in second gear. Yeah, start of the season, we don't start well. We were missing a lot of players. Yeah, and players that De Bruyne, for example. Listen, my concern with De Bruyne this season is I don't think he's got legs to be playing 90 minutes no more. De Bruyne played 90 minutes and worked his ass off. The difference was today, City just grafted like Rico, Kovacic, Doku, Bernardo Silva. We grafted that, and that's what that result was today. But that's where I think it would be fair to say there's plan A. There's always managers always have a plan A, right? And then a plan B. I think I heard Lee Gunner say this. Plan B is always the players, right? Now, if you are spending money like you man are spending, then your plan B, you should have some plan Bs that, you know what, can just pull something out of the bag. And that's the thing, when Kovacic picked up the ball, ran through your midfield and put it in, bro, that is Kovacic, by the way. Look, Kovacic don't get many goals. He ran through your midfield and just put it in. Now, when you're spending the money you spent on Enzo or Caicedo or all these other players, where are the moments of brilliance? There's no moments of brilliance coming from them. And that's what you expect when you spend big money.
Cool. That's what I was saying. Hold on. They spent so much money, and there's no world-class players.
There's no man that can grab hold of the game.
You see when you got world-class players, they'll play to a system, and then eventually they'll hit the fuck it button and say, you know what, fuck it, I'll make something happen.
Exactly.
And then just make something happen.
They
don't have. And you know, hold on, Chess, because
you addressed me.
Because you know what. No, because you know what? Because I'm gonna add on to it. Because I've been doing a lot of bullshit and I've been chatting a lot of crap. But I'm actually gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do something properly, and I'm gonna talk about Chelsea in a serious light. Because you keep mentioning the whole, it's the first season, it's the manager's first chance.
I never
as you said. Okay, fine. Okay. All right, hold on. You mentioned. Okay, all right. You mentioned him once. Okay, I'm gonna try and use your words. I'm not gonna try and paraphrase. I'm actually gonna try and use your words properly. What you said, but you've mentioned about the manager. You've mentioned about it's the first game, but the thing is, Ches, is that your players are performing so poorly, or some of them are performing so poorly, and throughout the summer, and again, people are not privy to our chat. You have put your players on such a pedestal. Some of them you put on a pedestal. You said they're better than other players in the league. You said they're better than Arsenal players. You said they're better than Liverpool players that have been there and done that.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you and your cronies, some of them have said
mention me. You said my name
okay,
first.
Cool. You said that Fofana is equal or is better than Konate. You've mentioned that Palmer is better than Saka and all of these other players. Yeah. You've mentioned that Enzo.
Said everyone else.
Hold on. Okay, cool. Right. You've also mentioned at times that Enzo is a far better player than what he's ever shown at any point in his Chelsea career. Yeah. So when you speak about these players, you then have to hold the same amount of stick because unfortunately you don't get the chance to get your players to warm up to the league. You don't get a chance because you've spent so much money that unfortunately they have to perform straight away. You've spent X amount of money, so your players have to come in, hit the ground running, and that's what you don't want to accept. You don't want to accept that you need time. Yeah, listen, we all know that. We all know Arsenal didn't play well yesterday. Man City didn't play well. But the unfortunate thing is, Ches, when you spend £100 million and he's your captain, he's judged differently compared to other players because he's your captain. The same way how John Terry. The same way how John Terry. Yeah, go on. No, I was going to say this.
I find it ironic that obviously the rivals are saying this because in one breath, to me and Joey and Chelsea fans like me be like, you should have time for your manager. Your board should trust the manager and time. But in the same breath,
do you trust this manager though?
I'm saying what the rivals say though. I don't know who's
Yeah, but-
making background sound, by the way.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
I'm asking you, Ches, do you
Oh, chaps, wait, I'll answer that after. Me say overall to kind of the rivals don't make sense. Of course they don't. It's rivals. But I'm going to say how it's kind of hypocrisy, yeah? Daps, yeah? Ready? They'll say, you need to back your manager, Poch. He should have stayed in the job, months alike. Everyone's panel. Poch shouldn't have gone. We were 12th for half the season. The results were better. The performances weren't. But cool. Let's say we kept him. In the same breath, the same people will go, you spent this much money, we expect more. Now, more can mean today, Jackson scores his goal, yeah, and we end up drawing the game 1-1. That still isn't good enough. Because Poch drew games last year to City, and he was still crap. That doesn't move the needle for me. Like, I want to see consistency. So my point is, one game is very easy to make very generalized statements, sensationalize everything, make it cool, and people call me excuse maker. If after 5-10 games, you see a consistent style of play, really poor play, I have the same energy like Poch. And ironically, on this very channel, go back and watch it. When Cal was asking me, Poch in, Poch out, I was on the fence because I heard both points of views. I just blame it on him. The only times I blamed it on him was when he got to the FA Cup finals and the Man United game that stunk, even though we won it. Those signs, I was like, yo, this stinks. 5-0 Arsenal. Those all happened end of the season. Aston Villa 3-3 or 2-2 whenever we should have won that game. Like, that thing, no one wants to apply context. So, that's up to you, man.
Ches, I don't think you lot played that badly. I think Mont said it earlier, yeah? I don't think Chelsea played that badly today. And I do agree with you. First game back, yeah? First game under this manager. And I think already the manager's probably showing signs that... But do you think that maybe it's the players? Which was the same with Poch. That it could be that ultimately your players, he hasn't got the right, like, you haven't got good enough players for the amount of money you spent. I think that's what it boils down to.
If that was true, yeah, how did we jump from 12th to 6th place in less than like 1 month?
Because
everyone around you, everyone around you.
What you just proved to me is, you just proved it to me that everyone else around us is on our level too. But in the same teams you're comparing us to, Spurs, Villa, all these other teams, apparently they're definitely going to finish above us. Apparently they got much. How can it be that they're in and around us and they dropped off?
All right.
But like
we can't
answer that.
From my point of view,
to answer
your question from my point of view is like some of these players are actually overhyped. Okay. And there's like once again, like I've said this time and time again, like there are going to be players that are in this team that are going to be overhyped and not playing as well as they should. Okay. It's going to happen, especially this early in this manager's upbringing. But to make the same kind of mistakes over and over and over again is what we're looking for, right? Like, are these players now making the same kind of mistakes? And with Colwell, with Fofana, with Sanchez, with Enzo, like these are players that we can say that they are making the same kind of mistakes from the last manager. Where like I can't say that about like a whole bunch of other of these players, right? Like I just can't say that. It's too early for me to say any of that. Period. Like I want to see 5-ish games before I say any.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If after 5 games you just like that, we played the worst team to play first game of the season. Everyone will say that. Like even for most teams. Why I say that is this?
I'm not.
Let me let me one point. This is the whole point of the first thing. Okay, I'm not saying. Don't get it twisted. I've seen my team win everything. More than most people on this panel, other than you, and Traps not recently, but last 10 years. But bro, I've seen everything. I know what it is to win. Our teams have won. What I'm saying, true. So when I'm saying this, it's not excuses. I'm saying like, if you're telling me that like I was expecting the worst, I'll be real. The way everyone talking about
I disagree. I was expecting
much worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, but Ches, I was expecting. No, you've got to remember. Everyone has said it. Like it's a well-known fact. City don't start seasons well, right? Everyone knows that. Pepper said City will start off slow. Foden, Walker, Stones, well, they've only been in training for a couple of days. They didn't start. De Bruyne's only been in training for a week. Rodri was not there. And the truth is, Rodri last season, Villa took points off us. I think, did you beat us both games last season?
We drew you.
Josh?
Huh? No, we beat you at Villa Park, but we didn't beat you at FA.
Yeah, without Rodri, you beat us. Wolves beat us. Newcastle beat us. Arsenal beat us without Rodri. So there is that fact that we're called Rodri FC, innit? Without Rodri, we can't win games, apparently. Yeah.
So therefore, Rodri goes out. We should definitely beat you.
No, but bro, what I am saying is you just said,
Josh, that's the case. That's poor.
No, Ches, I'm responding to what you said, and what you said is you are playing the worst team to play on the opening game of the season. You're not. City opening game of the season without Rodri, without multiple players, is not the worst team you can play.
Are you being serious? Are you being serious or trolling?
Yeah, I'm being serious, fully serious.
So you're telling me.
Playing City last game of the season when we need to win the game to win the league is the worst game.
This is not a fact. I'm going to tell you a fact, and he's going to shake his head in his calf. Did you not have Rodri for 7 games? And you dropped points in all 7 games. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
You still end up to win the league for the 4th time in a row. So I don't want to hear you say anything
that's
about
irrelevant, bro. That's irrelevant to the point.
I'll tell you why it's relevant. Because even though your second team or whatever, Rodri's out, you still managed to accumulate those points, 1 or 2 points.
That's about the league. That's not about you playing us.
That still helped you win the league. And Arsenal playing 98% the whole season. Lee will tell you that. It was only like what?
I'm aware how the league wins. But all right, Pep came out literally on Saturday or Saturday and said, currently this team does not have the motivation.
Oh, so you believe managers now in press conferences?
All right, no, we'll just believe Ches instead. Fuck it.
Nah, man.
You're that gullible. You're that gullible. You believe you're that gullible.
It's not even about us playing them.
No,
right?
I'll be gullible if I'm believing what you say, bro.
In the end, in my opinion, Enzo Maresca was naive in this event. He was naive.
But listen, Joey, you keep saying he's naive, right? Yeah. He is naive because he's not experienced at this level. Yeah. So
nobody here said that we wanted him. That's who we have.
So what you're saying is that you're not behind this manager. You don't back this manager.
No, I've never said that. I said that today he was very naive in the way that he said.
You didn't want him. So how do you feel about?
Well, I got back what I got, bro. What am I supposed to do?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Not Chelsea.
No, you don't.
Traps, I don't know what I have though. I don't know what I have.
You don't have to back.
I don't know what I have though, Travis.
Why do you have to back this manager? If you don't like what you see,
I have to know what I have first. That's what I have to do. I don't even know what I have.
Yeah. Can I just say, I think Chelsea fans are so confused in themselves. They don't know whether they don't know what their standards should be. They don't know if their standards should be to be pushing for top 4, or if they go and give Enzo this whole year of going, we need to build, we need to give this manager time, we need to then find the right 11. And before Chelsea, and this is why I said it's going to be a genuine hand on heart. I think it's going to be a long season for Chelsea again, because I think they're going to try and give this manager 10 games to try and find his best 11. I don't like this excuse of going, this whole Man City worst team to play. If that's the standards, Chelsea standards are confusing me. They're confusing me, because if you see yourself as this outfit, this team that should be up there, should be breaking top 4, then when I'm hearing, am I basically hearing Man City was a free hit today? And it didn't matter how they played. But that's what I'm hearing.
How did you get back from that? How did you get the math? I want to understand your math there. How did you make the math from that to that? I want to understand the math.
Because of what Chelsea. This is what I say.
We want to get top 4. All of a sudden, it's a free hit. How does the math there?
Because Chelsea fans are confused. You are confused about what you should be doing this season, and your point. And this is where you're going. You're going to be confused about the level of your players. Who's good enough? Who's not? You're going to be confused about that. You're going to be confused about whether you should be breaking that top 4 or actually top 6 your right position. It's going to take Enzo 10 games to find just an.
As much as you want to say that, bro. As much as you want to say that, just last year, they did the same exact thing and they were 5 points off. So what the fuck's the difference? You guys act like top 4. People act like this top 4 is this like, unbelievable.
Joe, can I ask you where you predicted Chelsea to finish?
Every year, the guy who gets the team that gets top 4 ends up losing their way to top 4, ends up being given top 4. That's what ends up happening.
Joe, where did you predict Chelsea?
Just last year, you lost your way into the end of the season. Just last year,
Joe, where did you
lost
predict your
your
team
way
to
at the
finish?
end of the season? You still got top 4. Like,
Joe,
what are we talking about
where did you predict Chelsea to finish before the season started?
You're confused,
this morning?
bro. You're confused.
Joe,
You're the one that's confused, bro.
Joe, where did you predict Chelsea to finish this morning? Where was you?
Fifth.
What was your prediction? 5th, yeah. So if they don't get 5th, then what happens next for you?
That depends on the style of play. It depends on a lot of things. But I think we should stick with Enzo. Stick with Enzo until he proves me otherwise.
Right, we're gonna go through the super chats now, real quick.
All fun and games, but who's gonna win the European trophy here?
Oh,
boy, I don't know.
Real Madrid after.
I don't know. Madrid after what I see.
Yeah.
Madrid after what we
Madrid
saw
after
today.
what we just saw.
Madrid. What's the score? What's the score, people? Because we cut off for this.
But Madrid were cooking in the first half. I can't lie.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
Enzo going on 3rd season. What is your excuse? Come on, boys. Don't trigger Joey, please.
Yeah, nah,
don't trigger Joey again, please.
Right now.
Yeah. Villa fan. That's one. Villa fan chatting like City won't clap them soon. Apparently, there's no shame. There's no shame in losing to Man City, though. Apparently. That's what people say. There's no shame to lose to Man City. It's a disgrace.
And just on that point, real quick, I've seen a few people say, Daps, you're capping. City, even without Rodri, are better than Chelsea. That isn't what I said, right? What Ches said was that playing City on the opening game of the season at home is the worst possible fixture. And I was just literally saying it isn't, because we do know without Rodri and a few other things. I still think, of course, I think City are better than Chelsea. I'm just saying that, before this game, I was saying, give me a draw, I'll take a draw. I'm not going to lie, without Rodri. So
listen, you see the problem with Chelsea, right? The problem with Chelsea, right? The problem with Chelsea is that what goes on at their football club, there is a circus going on over there. So people, they're pushed into the limelight, and the people's expectations, are higher than what they should be. They've just got a manager for the championship, They spent a lot of money, and obviously he's got to find his feet and get it right. Find his best 11, get a couple of wins underneath his belt. That's the reality of it is. If all this £1 billion being spent, and all this other stuff, that's the reality of it. They have a championship manager that is trying to find his feet in the Premier League. That's the reality of it. Because they want to take. Hold on 1 second, because they want to take away. Because they want to do dodgy deals and find loopholes and this, that, and the other. People are thinking they're finding cheats to go toe to toe with Man City. They're not. They're just finding ways to buy young players and get players in on long contracts to basically find loopholes to keep the longevity of this Ponzi scheme they've got going on between Bowley and Egbali and whoever else, consortium or whoever else is going on over there. But the reality of it is, the players that they have in, you cannot look at this team and fundamentally think that these players are going to go toe-to-toe for any league anytime soon. It's not going to happen. So I know people are saying they should be doing this, but that's the reality of it is. The reality of it is the £1 billion spent is on players. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're poor players, but they're not the creme de la creme. Like you go and see Real Madrid go and make transfers. They make transfers and you know what I mean? They've got great players over there. Chelsea, it's a lot of gambling going on over there. But the reality of it is they have a championship manager that is trying to find his feet in the Premier League, and he has to do it with finding it with 55 million players as well. So it's a lot. It's a process.
You know what it is though. I think Real Madrid are playing Mallorca tonight. So do you think their fans it's the best time to play? Do you think their fans were saying it's the best time to play the Real Madrid as well because it's 1-1? I don't think that was. I don't think that. But
is it 1-1 now? Is it 1-1?
Yeah, it's 1-1. So you get Chelsea fans saying it's the best time to play Man City.
You love to talk without no context, bro. I love that. Come on, man. No fucking context whatsoever.
Come on, man. Listen, we don't care about context over here. We're in London, my guy. We don't care what the fuck's going on in USA, my guy. We don't care about that.
Go on, perhaps next one.
Let's finish the super chats anyway. Sick of these ifs and buts. Chelsea keep getting away with.
No shirt sponsors again, by the way. What is going on with that?
You're not happy about that, are you?
Bro, it just confuses me. I don't understand how.
You don't need it.
No, but there must be a reason. Do you know what I like? Sometimes I need people to educate me, and like I don't understand why there's no shirt sponsor for the second season in a row.
You don't need it.
It's Chelsea just loophole FC. Big up Shane back over the super chat. Anyways, they're sick of these if buts. Chelsea keep getting away with. Also, Blaze A said, Lee, please, when has a star boy ever turned up for City?
There was that one time in Bandcamp at the Etihad, at the Emirates, isn't it? When he scored. And
what's that about? What does that mean? Lee,
he said basically when a Saka
he scored, man. He celebrated with the crowd and that. Yeah, man. He ran into the crowd. He scored and ran into the crowd.
When has Starboy ever turned up against Man City? I don't know. When does he turn up? I don't know.
That one time in Emirates, isn't it? When he started celebrating with the fans and Rodri.
Man said that one time at Bandcamp.
When he scored the opener.
Dickhead, bro. I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
Big up Blaze. He says, but United have a similar squad with CFC, so why the hype? Blaze, bro. Do you know what it is? When Josh said it, everyone went, oh, yeah. When I say Chelsea's players are overrated and their squad is nowhere near as good as it's supposed to be, I'm the villain. It's cool when they say it. It's a problem.
It's true though.
We get told week in and week out that we're jealous, we're hating because we said that Liverpool players are better than some of these Chelsea players. We got told that we're crazy. We get told that are crazy that Liverpool have a better setup, they have better players. But
if you guys don't beat City this year, then what? What are you guys gonna do? You guys lose the City, then are you guys gonna act the same way? If you guys have terrible performances,
Joey, let me just stop you there. Hold on. Let me kill you there. My issue with what you're saying is stupid. You know why? Because ultimately, no one says that we have better players than Man City. No one goes around saying that we have better players than Rodri. No one says, if anything, hold on.
You are so full of yourself, bro.
Hold on.
I hear it all the time from Arsenal fans. Best defense in the league.
Man, just for time, Lee, man, just for time.
This guy's crazy, bro.
You don't even know. Every single day, for the last year and a half, I've been hearing Arsenal fans telling me that they have the best players in the league. Every single day for the last year.
Yes.
What are you talking about, dude?
Not better than Man City.
But anyway, but all I'm saying, Joe, all I'm saying is from my point of view, I said, listen, I've been saying that you man, and I stick by it. I still get called bitter. People still say that you man took my signing, so that's the reason I have an agenda. No, I call it home truths. Your players are not as good as you think they are. If your players were as good as you thought they were, then regardless of having a bad manager and a bad setup, you would have at least scammed your way to top four. Because I've seen United do it. I've seen other teams do it. I've seen Liverpool do it. I've seen other teams scam their way just because their players are good enough to get something over the line individually. And for me, the Chelsea players are overrated. They're overrated. And again, people will see when they will see in it. Hold on. I can only say so many times. 104 points accumulated in 2 seasons is dross. To go and finish on 60 odd points last season is dross. It's absolute dross. And it's now deemed acceptable. Well, just because you guys put all the Poch tax. Poch tax is like my pet peeve these days because you just ignore every other discrepancy that's wrong with the players that wear blue.
Hold on. Hold on. Months. You know the joke.
I mean, I don't have anything to say.
Everyone's gonna say, oh, you know, I'm. Everyone in the chat, I'm sure is gonna say I'm crazy. I'm lying. It's a red card. This red card. That about Arsenal fans. Bro, you're on Twitter. You're on Twitter, so we don't know who these people are. I met this. Hold on. Wait, calm down.
On this channel.
Wait, hold on.
On this channel.
Let me finish. I'm seeing people in real life that will say that Liverpool don't have a better squad. They don't have better players. So if you're going to say to me on this channel, you'd have to direct me to the direct person. But I can name you 2-3 players, so people on this channel, on other channels that would say that Chelsea have better players than Liverpool. But you need to get off Twitter, bro. I don't know where you're seeing this. If anything, Arsenal fans have said. I agree. Arsenal fans have said that.
Bro, yes. Lee, so dead to my face. You are saying that over the last year, no Arsenal fans that have come on this channel have said Arsenal players are better than City.
No, because Igal comes on this channel. Igal comes on this channel.
Thank you. Thank you, Daps.
That's what I
Thank
said.
you.
You're
bro.
lying, Lee, because
You're
you've seen
yourself,
Igal on this
bro.
show before.
You're full of
You've
shit.
seen
You
Igal.
know
I don't know
what?
if you said that. I don't know. I don't know if you said that. I don't know if you hold on. I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm just saying. I haven't seen it. Hold on. I didn't say it's not real. I didn't say it's not real. I just said I haven't seen it. I said I just.
Lee, say that again, but look at the camera properly this time.
Okay, hold on. Let me make it clear. I'm saying I haven't seen it. So if it's said, then I haven't seen it. Yo, hey, yo. I ain't seen it, bro. I ain't seen it. I can't lie
you're
to
a
you,
liar, bro. You're a liar,
I ain't seen it, my guy. I ain't seen it, but I can't tell you, bro. But all I do know is that I've seen hella Chelsea fans put their players on pedestals, bro, and they don't deserve to be there.
No, but you might do the same thing. You might do the same thing, Lee. Come on, man.
You think? I ain't seen it, bro. I ain't seen it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, though.
I ain't looking on Twitter, bro. I'm not looking on Twitter.
Someone give me a clip, please. Someone give me a clip, please.
Hey, Joey,
I
I'm not
know
gonna lie,
that that's come out of his own mouth. It's come out of his own mouth too. I know that these words have come out of his own mouth too.
Who said that? I didn't see that, bro. Who said that?
Hey, Joey, listen though, yeah, you have got to stop flogging this dead Enzo Fernandez horse. You know that, innit? You got to stop flogging that, yeah. Because you do recall a conversation that we had about 6 months ago, and I told you about this guy. It's now there's no excuse. He's your captain, you know. There's no excuse for this.
Dabs, I take a step back. I said he was bad. He was really bad today. I wouldn't have played him today. I would have played in Kuku at the 10. I would have played a winger.
You got to wash your hands of this kid. You got to wash your hands of this kid. It's £100 million signing, you know. This is not a joke.
I want a rotation in the pivot. I want a rotation. I want it to be Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia all being able to play in a rotation because we have Thursday games too. So it's like
I don't even care. I don't even care.
£100 rotation player. My days.
I don't even care. Yeah, about all the other stuff. Yeah, what's going on with Enzo Fernandez? All that. Put that all aside. Yeah, but his performances. Yeah, because I don't know where he plays. 6, 10, 8. I don't know. Yeah, but all I'm seeing is he's better here. He's better there. He's better here. I haven't seen anything to suggest that Enzo Fernandez is a good player at all. Yeah. And he's and what I definitely know about him, he's definitely not worth 100 million quid. Yeah, and that's the truth of it. But people keep going on, and that's another thing that fans do. When players get bought for big money, they start thinking, these players are going to cook or whatever. No, that's not the case. Take it from me. I've seen a bag of man come through the Old Trafford, Carrington and whatever, yeah, with big money and not been great. So sometimes I don't understand. The buck never stops with these Chelsea fans as well. Yeah, it's always like, they always got an excuse. The point is, this project that you lot have over there is failing, yeah, and it's failing miserably. And all you lot keep doing is adding more players to it. There's players
bro.
That you
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right?
Like 2 years ago, a year, 2 years ago, that ain't even kicked a ball for Chelsea yet. It's embarrassing.
But Daps, that happens everywhere, bro. We just are the ones that get the most visibility. We're the one that gets the most visibility from these things, and we literally have to do this kind of style of buying and selling just to be able to keep up with the type of money that you guys are making. Like
no, I'm not even that.
Why?
You have to keep up, but we're all playing keep up with you.
Yeah, because we keep on buying and selling. That's why. We keep on buying and selling.
Said there, though, what you just said there about it, it gets spoke one set. What you said there about it gets spoke about more with Chelsea. Bro, it's because you have more people, more players that you're spending big money on that fail.
Sure. Look, they're going out their way to find loopholes to buy shit players for big money, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
I mean,
anyway,
bro,
it's what it is.
Like I don't think that a lot of these players are shit. I just know that there's a few of them that they fucked up on. Like that's just what I.
Quite a few. That's the thing. Quite a few. I think. I don't even think.
I think you go three players for sure that we really.
Name the three players.
No, hold on, Joey. Let's Trap said it earlier.
I can name it to you. I have no problem naming it to you.
Joey, one sec. Then Joey, I think you and I are probably on a similar page, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Chelsea have got shit players. I'm not, right? What you're saying is the amount of money that is spent on a lot of your players, you spent too much. Because the truth is, there's one player in your team.
But you also have to understand, we didn't have any Europe to be able to like try to get these types of players. So you end up spending more for these kind of players in the end.
Let me ask you a question, right? Apart from Cole Palmer, who I actually think was good business in hindsight, clearly. Yeah, it was good business. Do you have any other match winners?
Match winners
that you've buyed? Because you've got one more. You've got one more. Reece James, in fact, when he's fit.
I'd say
he came through your academy.
Well,
so do you have any match winners?
Well, I guess when you ask me that question, right? Are we talking about what we've seen under a Chelsea jersey or what we've seen overall? Because that's the question. How do I answer that question?
So let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, right? That, like I said, there's a lot of teams that there can be a bad game, right? But one player is that fucking good. Yeah. Do you know what? A great example is Manchester City back when I was a kid, right? We were fucking shit. Yeah. But we had Georgie King-Clancy, who single-handedly could win a game, right? And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about.
But I guess here's my thing. I
grab hold of the game and go,
here's the thing. You're going to talk to me. When I say the players that you're going to say, I'm going to say, you're going to say they haven't done it in a Chelsea jersey yet. That's what you're going to say to me. Like, I think Christopher and Nkunku could be that kind of player. Like, I think Neto can be that type of player. Like, I think those would be like if
was Neto winning games for Wolves though? Really?
Huh?
Sorry, just
was Neto winning games for Wolves though? Really?
Last season against Duffy did. Yeah,
I like Neto
last year.
I like Neto.
No, he's a good thingy, but you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna?
But hold on. Neto's a good example because actually, again, I'm going to say on Neto falls into the Cole Palmer. Good business, yeah. What I'm saying is the amount of money that has been spent on bad business because they're not match winners. For people in the chat saying who's Georgie King-Clancy,
but you're asking
what
King-Clancy
on YouTube.
A lot of what we spent big money on was like, like they're supposed to be like a pivot midfield. Like a lot of the money came out of Enzo Caicedo, Lavia.
Right,
like
so let me talk on that.
So how do you make match? How do you consider those match winners?
But you
consider. Like obviously, Rodri can
great defending, but let me defend the pivot for a second.
Sure.
Maybe you presume that when I say match winners, you're meaning that that have scored a goal or got an assist. I don't, right? Okay. Again, if you can tell me unbelievable players that you've brought in that have put in an unbelievable performance that has contributed to you winning. That's what I mean as well. So if you can tell me Caicedo and Enzo have come in and put in a masterclass pivot.
I wouldn't say Enzo, but like a good portion of what Caicedo did, a good half of what Caicedo did last year, like about half the season, Caicedo looked good. Like really.
Do you know the joke with all of this? We can talk about Enzo, but make Saka play how Palmer played today. God give us strength.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
I'll be so real, Lee. Lee, we're not doing this, man.
Yo, Lee, go to bed,
boy. Lee, we're not doing this.
You drank way too much today. Go to bed, bro.
Boy.
I don't even know what this.
If Saka played how Palmer played today,
you are like you literally need some sleep, dude. You need some sleep. Like, bro,
I've got 8 hours. But let me just say, if Palmer, imagine Palmer did what. Listen, imagine Saka did what Palmer did. My word,
he did it half the year last year.
Love for the top chat.
Saka stuck out for 10 games on the trot last season, bro. What are you talking about?
Hold on. I'm just saying because you got to keep the same energy. Because with Saka, it's game by game, right? It's game by game, right?
I'd like to have the rest of my day.
Yeah. Well, we're going to wrap it up here anyway. Listen, game week 1 is not done. We have Tottenham tomorrow, which I predicted Tottenham win. We know what Tottenham do. Who are Tottenham playing? Anyone? Who's Tottenham playing? Don't know. Ultimately, for me, Tottenham win tomorrow, and then we'll be hearing Tottenham fans talk about their great start to the season. It might be.
Already.
Either way, it will be a Tottenham win, and Tottenham will get carried away. I expect Tottenham to start the season well and drop off around January. So, but anyway, listen. Appreciate everyone for sticking with us today. I know a few of you have asked about Cass today and what's up with him.
Imagine I got studded in my face, bruv. I got a deep wound on my eye. Now I gotta go fucking hospital, get stitches and shit. Or something. This man were trying to fucking tell me that I need a fucking ambulance, imagine.
See that? Cass, proper lone 6. You see that? Proper.
Now joking.
DM.
Now joking.
Fucking.
Cass is fine. Cass is fine. He's just out. He's gonna be back. So thank you to everyone for sticking with myself and Monts today and the panel. Listen, I am not a host. So bear with me when I am hosting. That's Cass's job, but he will be back tomorrow. I presume there will be a 12 o'clock show tomorrow. Usual weekly panel. Love to everyone, and we will see you tomorrow.
Joey, man, don't make it so easy to rattle you, my guy. Don't worry, man.